Let's see. Back to Twitch. Let's go to manage channel. Where can I manage channel? Create a dashboard. Manage stream. I believe that's the stream. Are we live? Stream. Oh my god, that microphone is very loud and I'm very close. Still waiting for the bitrate stuff to show up. Are we actually live though? I'm gonna hide the live view counter. Let's see, does that change image? It does. Okay, so it changes. There we go. I see the bitrate. Looks like we're coming in green. We'll just load up Leviat right now. Leviathan. It looks like we're good. Maybe. Possibly. I'm gonna get up, let some people join in if they are gonna be joining in. Let me check. I need to check my flight info. Yep, there's my itinerary for my flight, okay. Hello. I'm here. I'm looking for a protein bar to eat. I want to do the banana nut, peanut butter chip, and honestly, that's really dependable. Ah! Ah! It looks like today we will be progressing, possibly towards. Yeah, we'll be traveling. And we'll be beating and taking an ending finally.
There we go.
These fellows are getting quite folded.
How long will Leviathan be streaming, perhaps?
Like 2 hours. Yeah, we're not doing a long one tonight.
I'm out away from home but wanna listen when I drive home. When that'll be though.
Yeah, I saw on Instagram, dude. You're like at some like really nice place. Almost looks like a vineyard place or something. Ow, ow, ow. Hey, chill out.
Was at some nice winery place for a bit after filming some cars.
Yeah. Wait, what the hell did that guy die from just now? Do you guys spawn? Produce the symbol of the king. Okay, so I need the ring in order to even get past here.
I'll leave for a bit. Hopefully we'll be able to rejoin and listen when I drive home.
Yeah, I mean either that or we just watch the VOD. I mean, depending on if we even have any actual, like, viewer engagement. Because who knows? Maybe I only stream for like an hour actually, because it just ends up being one of those streams where there's like no one here. Ow! But hey, you have a good time, dude. Have a good time. And if you're driving, you drive safe. And have fun, alright? Ow! Ow! There we go. Ah, you died! How do you have so much health? These things are so healthy. Oh, goodness. Oi, oi, oi. Piss off. Oh, I probably would also help if I used the right rapier sword, but nope, I have the wrong one. There we go, plus 10.
Is this peak?
Is this peak? It's to be decided, you know? So far, I can't see jack shit in this place. I don't even know if you guys can see anything. Okay, yeah, see? Big difference when we actually use the good sword.
Sounds like a minor W.
The minor chord, the major fifth, but you don't really care for music, do you? Sorry, I thought the minor. I was thinking of like the minor chord on on music.
You don't be like.
Ow! Oh goodness. Can you stop? Oh my dude. Too many. We need to run and heal. Stop it. Okay, oh my goodness, dude, they're so good at roll catching. If this is like how anything was happening in the earlier part, we need to kill them next to a golem. We need to get them as close to this golem as possible. Like, that is the biggest jumping ever, dude. What do you mean Udon be like? I don't get that. Dude, I have no clue what Jared's saying. Y'all just like to see me The singing. If Udon, my snake, started singing, I would be mortified. Come on, come on. Die and be done. There we go. See, the soul goes to the giant thing. That... Are you attacking? Okay, you're not attacking.
Are you close to another boss?
I have no clue, Brendan. I honestly, I don't know what anything to expect in this place is like. Like, what was the point of this room? Okay, so these stone guys are, like, infinitely strong because... Or they have infinite poise. So even if I'm poking him, it doesn't look like... Hey, yo, why? Ouchies. There we go, we killed that thing. I have no clue if I'm close to a boss. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Everything in this... Why? Why is it more of you? Hide. Interesting. Interesting. There we go. Poke, 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 poke. Just like the sword tells you. Those who live by the sword shall die by the sword. There you go. So it looks like, yeah, there's a guardian at every doorway because you're supposed to kill him to open these doors. Can you please stop bringing those type of knights out? They have traps in the hole. What the hell? Oh goodness. What is this? Farum? Who is Farum? Is that the helmet type? I think it is. Oh, is it? Oh, it is. Okay, we could have the main character. We could have the Dark Souls main character outfit out now. Farum. Yeah, this is the main set of armor. Let's try it out. Like the best armor, maybe the best. Oh, we'll keep the gauntlets. And the... Is he right behind me? He's right behind me, isn't he? I'll keep the gauntlets though. I like the gauntlets. Old man?
Look how... And a very fit, a bit too alive, but with a darkish shadow. And like every undead, oh my, don't mind me, but if you find the need for a trip, the dark is...
This character reminds me of Odysseus.
Wait, who? The guy we're playing as? Like this with this armor set? Or are you talking about the old guy in the wheelchair thing? The old guy in the chair? I'm guessing?
You.
Me? Odysseus. Why do I remind you of Odysseus? Also, are we trapped in here? No, we're not. Okay. There's a bonfire in here?
Not sure.
That's interesting that I remind you of Odysseus for some reason. That you yourself is unsure of.
The dark. The dark.
So this guy, I think it has something to do with this thing, but you can find multiple old men like this. You find a couple other ones, and the whole point of them is they unlock a secret boss. Which We will... I want to say at some point we'll get to it. But who knows, really, if I even give myself the patience to, like, work for that in a playthrough. Or look it up. So I need the symbol of the king, huh? There you go. Open that. Is this a bad door? It's probably a bad door. Is it gonna be that stupid knight? Yes, it is. Ouchies. Okay, we are way too heavy. Okay, do we want more poise? We probably want more load, don't we? Is this for load? The king favored simple warriors who staked their every battle on strength alone. These rings were granted to warriors who distinguished themselves in the service of King Vendrick. Increases the load that can be carried. We still roll heavy. Too heavy for me to want to wear. Stop, really? Forgot, we're incredibly heavy. Does our weight go down or up? We want to be better weight-wise. We'll wear the Falconer. We still have a very bad roll. Does this have, like, some effect on it? We'll wear the prisoner's hood because it covers up our, sort of, some of our face. Our horribly, horribly disfigured face. Oh, you did a sweeping attack, huh? Okay, you are hitting very hard and very wide. Stop it. There we go. Thank you. We take this. Ferrous Lockstone. Dope, 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 dope. I wonder why this character, the one I'm playing as, reminds you of Odysseus. You've done really nothing to be like that. Especially because if you're saying that our background is our character was a pedophile of all things. Oh my goodness, there's two of them. Why?
No,
So,
was retconned.
yeah, okay, good. As long as you understand that that's retconned, we can continue forth. I really don't want to get my ass kicked right here again. How many of you just came to life? Why 3 of you? Game, why 3? No, they are so, they're just good enough to have their attacks off-center enough to like double catch me with hits. There you go. Go to the door, have some guardian in it, and then piss off, please. You probably have a knight. Not. That's gonna come to life. That's evil. Or that's gonna come to life. Or how about just all of this comes to life? Okay, he's getting hurt in that image. If this ends up being a mimic... Nope, not a mimic. Dark arrows. That's not a good item. I'm not using arrows. Frozen flower?
Kill the chest.
Soul of a hero, old radiant life gem, and a monastery charm. Monastery charm, is that a ring item? Monastery charm. Soul of the rotten. Dragon charm monastery. Cures poison, restores HP. Cures poison and greatly restores HP. So both cures poison, but they also are health items. Okay. The amount of soldier statues in this place make me not excited. Hurrah for artisan. Yeah, definitely artisan, huh? Royal Swordsman Helm. That's a mirror or something? Oh, wait, hitting them does something? What do they do? They like spit acid? There's a guy up there. Enemy ahead, therefore try attacking. Wow. So maybe the ones that you can just attack straight up and outright are pure enemy ones. You guys aren't? That seems very illogical. Chest ahead, hurrah for despair. Try rolling butt guts. That's... Composure required ahead. These are suspicious. Oh. Rubbish. Oh, destroying the chest actually just gives you trash? Curse ahead. Try destroy. Hidden path ahead. Petrified something. I just got cursed. 3 torches? Are you a mimic? You're not a mimic. That's... How are you hitting me? That's insane. That pod shotting? Okay, well... I gotta find a good way of doing it. I don't even know what weapon I can and can't use that'll, like, downward slash to hit him. Oh, what is hit? Where am I getting shot from? Hunter's black bow and the iron arrows. Soul of a brave warrior. We're getting a lot of souls right now, but we're really gonna be needing them. We're gonna revive another one. Did I just get hit? Oh, these guys are here. There we go. I don't know if that'll even poison or not. But we do need to start doing poison damage on a leftover of these guys. Did he get poisoned? No, he didn't. There we go, now he's poisoned. Poison up the butt. He's stinky. Ouchies. Sucks to stink, stinker. What the hell? That just... I'm not even 100% sure what getting cursed does in this game. Like, cursed in Dark Souls 1, if you got cursed, if your cursed bar filled up, you would instantly die and your maximum health would be cut in half unless you can get uncursed by something. So in this game, I have no clue what it does. Oh, that's the queen lady? The queen that had Vendrick killed or something?
Maybe it does nothing.
I doubt that. I really doubt it does nothing. That doesn't make any sense to have a status effect do nothing at all. If it just scares you, is that the purpose? Is to just freak you out?
You have fought admirably on your journey, cursed undead. I am
Nishandra,
Queen of Drangleic.
Queen of Drangleic. You're tall.
A true monarch carries the weight of their souls. The last king of this land, King Vendrick, as he was called. He found the strength to rule his people, and when the undead were born, cursed, he found more strength to face them. But in the end, he never took the true throne. Visit Vendrick. We have no need for two rulers.
Be wary of dark spirit. Okay, Brendan, this is now a moment that it is appropriate to say kill her. Because chances are, she's not a good person.
Kill the Poe.
Right? Now you're getting it, Brendan. Now you're getting it. Why am I not allowed to use my repair powder? Oh, that's gold pine. That's not repair powder. There, we should be repaired on everything. We're gonna eat another life gem. We hopefully won't really need a Pilgrim Belclair. Ooh. Wait, hold on. Is this a chick or a dude? Belclair is very not an easy name to tell. That's a chick. I was checking just because of their default, like, appearance didn't look... Why are you squatting? We're gonna kill oh, double Dragon Rider? You fooled me!
Double rainbow.
Do I get 2 Dragon Rider souls for that? Oh, I do get another. I actually do get another Dragon Rider soul. Read message. Praise the sun by the way of Vigor. Which is the way I have to pronounce it, because if I pronounce it any other way, you freak out for some reason. Oh!
Oh, well, good to see you well. Yes, very good. I journeyed from the distant east to perfect my, and legend has it, that powerful this sword. It's been in my family for generations. I may face any man or beast, but none. This land is like King's Court. The land itself is over no better place to test it. This land is like King's Court. The land is no better.
I think that message is telling me to kill him, like... I think it's telling me to kill him, because that sword is the Moonlight Greatsword, at least I think it is.
And sweating.
That's unfortunate, Jared. Why do you stink? Why you smell of sweat?
Bearer of Lest.
I'll send proof.
Please don't. Politely.
Is it because you removed Shaq pool table with bare hands?
He didn't do that. My pool table's still in my garage. It's just... You know, it's still in my garage.
We need to pool table.
I would love to play pool, but I think even when we had access to it, you guys didn't play a whole lot. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to play pool. But it's like, even if we had it back, you wouldn't use it.
What we're missing.
No, Brendan doesn't play pool. Like, at least from the experience I've had, like, trying to get him to play, he doesn't play it. Maybe it's a thing where...
Badass.
It's not... I just don't know, dude. I want to play pool. I've been wanting to play pool really badly, but no one's been down to play, and so we just haven't used the pool table enough. Like, we have darts. We've got darts. You know.
What
But-
about Melvin?
What about Melvin? I don't talk to him, like,
He
one-on-one.
loves pool.
Yeah, he can love it. He can like pool, but like I don't talk to him one-on-one. Like we haven't gotten everyone together in the Tard Wranglers in a long time. You know, like where's Juice? Where's Jerry? Mason has a family now. Pete's got a family.
Juice lives in Chicago now.
He does not.
His uncle.
Does Juice actually live in Chicago? There's no way Juice moved to Chicago. Not Juice World. We're talking Juice, a friend we know personally. And just because it just said that the watcher count went up, I just want to make sure that we're specifying. No, we're not talking about Juice World.
Hello. Be safe.
Can I level up my attunement anymore?
Lest.
Leviathan World.
Attunement. I can't level up
He said it
attunement.
in the Snapchat GC.
Really? He did? Oh. Man, he didn't even tell us? That feels messed up. Like, I don't know, I feel like we should have been told.
Makes
36.
sense we barely even talk to dude.
Well, we try. It's not like we didn't, like, try to talk to him.
We talk to him once a year now.
Yeah, I guess that did happen too. But to be fair, he wouldn't like reach out too. You know, like I don't know. Maybe it's just a different life path type of thing, but you know, who knows? Maybe it's just a weird thing with me that like if I feel like I have a friend in my life, I like tend to want to like keep them, like even if it's sometimes like, oh, you really barely did talk to him, or sometimes it's like is at a healthy relationship with that said friend and stuff. Because there are some people I've had not so healthy relationships with who were friends, but I didn't really, like, they'll have left and, like, I'll kind of have just been, like, thinking, like, oh, well, you know, I still thought of them as a friend. And, you know, even if they weren't the nicest or most healthy person, it wasn't something I was against having them as a friend. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe I just don't like losing friends and stuff. That's, like, my whole... I just don't like losing friends, I guess.
Now I feel the same way.
Oh, gosh.
Maybe he was too busy with Final Fantasy.
What? What? What the hell? Spooky ghost. The hell? That's just a ghost, wall ghost.
Beautiful juice twisted fantasy.
Like, the connection only dies when I guess it's like a... Like, one person can really make the friendship, like, kind of end if they really just stop reciprocating. But it kind of still takes, I feel like, that two-part thing of it, like, really ends. You know, like, if two people just, like, leave, like, I just had a conversation with a friend who moved from when he had moved up here way long ago, and we were friends. And, like, pretty close friends, and he just reached out to me today. Like, that doesn't mean that the friendship doesn't exist. We didn't talk to each other for, like, a whole year. The thing is, it's just, like, he's busy with life. I was busy with life. I didn't know when to hit him up. Maybe he didn't know when to hit me up. But we just talked for, like, an hour a moment ago, and it was, you know, wasn't bad.
You talked to who an hour ago?
My friend, no, I didn't talk, no, not to Juice. I talked to my friend Damien, who I hadn't talked to for, like, almost probably a year. I mean, he says that, he was apologizing, saying, like, oh, sorry, I kind of been, like, a bad friend. And I'm like, no, it's not being a bad friend, dude. It's, you had life stuff. You're working as a, you know, he worked as a server for a restaurant and stuff. And he has a girlfriend, and he's now trying to, like, him and his girlfriend are trying to move in to the house that her parents had owned. And I'm like, yeah, I totally get that, dude. That's life. You know? Now he's learning bartending and stuff, and I'm really hoping he's doing good. That's a good question.
The mind will never understand.
The female mind will never understand. Wait, what do you mean the female mind? Damien's a dude, not a chick. Does he summon all the other dudes to come to life, or what's happening?
To our friend after a long ass time like nothing happened.
Oh, yeah, no, they really... Yeah, sometimes they don't. That's the thing. Yeah, it's just a thing, like, you just connect. I mean, I did the same thing, too, this year with my friend Matthew, who, Matthew... And this is gonna sound probably corny and really sad, because it kind of is, but like when I was growing up in Los Angeles, my first best friend I ever made, his name was DJ, and he and I kind of grew apart because we moved. You know, we knew each other through preschool, kindergarten, like babies, like pretty much babies and stuff. And like we knew each other and hung out. Like we didn't see each other through first grade, but second grade I met him and I'm like, hey, do you remember me? And he said, oh yeah, you're Shaq. And then we started hanging out in second grade and third grade, and we were good friends. And then I moved up to Middle California, and we, sort of kept in touch, sort of grew apart a little bit, but it was, end of elementary, middle schoolish. But, or end of elementary, towards the end of elementary. But we would still see each other because we were still pretty close, Thousand Oaks to Los Angeles. But it was when I moved up here that we kind of more split off. Well, the other friend I had in the valley, besides DJ, his name was Matthew. And that Matthew, after I moved up here, I really hardly ever went down to even see him. But now I reconnected with him because I saw that he was online. I'm like, hey dude, you play Monster Hunter. You want to play Monster Hunter to get together? And we just reconnected just playing games. The last time we saw each other, he came up here for a little bit with his dad, and he hung out with me for a whole day. We literally just started a couch co-op Borderlands 2 playthrough and like beat the story all in like one day. And it was just really fun. It's just you sit down, you play games, you talk to someone, like whatever it is, you just talk. But I guess that part of my value of like of why I'm like that is because I lost DJ. He passed away a couple of years ago to cancer, and he was being my first best friend ever, my first friend ever. It hit me really hard, and the thing is like I really. Like I let it happen that we grew like detached from each other in high school and stuff. Like I didn't talk to him really in high school. We didn't hang out like all high school or like our whole high school life. Like I just see that he would post on Snapchat, and it felt like he had like changed, at least from what I remember of having last seen him. But that's still the thing, is like I kind of let it happen. And and you can always say in hindsight that, hey, it's just how life is. People just grow apart. Not everyone is meant to be in everyone's life and stuff. But I mean, to say that that's really it in all of life, is that you just grow disattached from each other. I don't see that. And there was also the chance of how like I almost grew, unattached from one of my OG friends I first moved up here, named Mason. The Mason I know that you guys have kind of met on like a handful of times. Like when we went camping, and during camping and shit, that we had this huge argument. It was a bad time mentally for him and a bad time for me. And we really just it was almost happening that we were gonna just not, I guess, be friends anymore. That the split was forming. But I told him, like, dude, I don't really want this to happen, Like, I acknowledge that I acted immaturely, and that it's not something I'm really proud of doing and stuff, but, like, I don't truly hate you for anything at all, even though, we got into an argument and a physical altercation and stuff was said. I don't hate him. And, he said some pretty rude things, but I don't hate him. He's my friend. And I care about him, and I guess that might just be maybe it's a toxic trait I have, that, like, when I have someone as a friend, unless you just say that, like, you don't really want to be friends anymore, that I still see it as, like, it just takes time, or just finding the right time to really reconnect with one another. But maybe some folks just don't see it the same way. Anyways, that's my friend rant. I realized I've been saying it for a while. What's that over there? Is that a bird? Oh, goodness. Oh, how did he reach me? I thought I was far enough. But maybe not. Didn't look like it. Didn't feel like it. I don't know. Maybe I just see friendship as very much like if you're already involved in my life and I've, you know, gone to know you for a while longer or like got to know you, you're someone that I feel like I can just if shit's going on and shit's happening, like, you know, I tend to be someone people talk to in case that stuff is what they want to talk about, and I don't know. I never really mind talking to people. Maybe I value quality of the friend over, you know, the quantity, which is why it's kind of harder to, like, go to random people nowadays and stuff. It's because I already feel like I've got, you know, good quality close friends that I talk to. What are the? You see these areas that are over here? Are these have to be DLC based things, right? Hold on, we got an item called like a... come on, let me go back to my inventory. Key item right here, frozen flower. Guides one to an unknown land. So this is definitely the key for one of the DLCs. This is the frozen place DLC. I don't know what the antiquated key is. Fang key. Damn, Jared, nice beard. I'm looking at the picture, dude. It's growing out really well. Hopefully you're not just basking in your own body musk and you can, you know, roll down the windows. It sounds like you were kind of having a hard time with, where was it? In my car and I stink. Yeah. Don't really know how to respond to that, but, you know. What just happened? Horse ahead and then trio.
I need to trim my beard NGL.
Yeah, well, trimming is always good. Trimming's just like, you know, manly upkeep and shit. I was trimming my mustache for a while when I was growing that out, but I decided to shave my face. It's like, just use like a trimmer, like a buzzing one. Oh, wait, where do you go? Take me up. Take me on, country road, to the place I belong. I might, honestly, guys, too, this might kind of be a bummer. I might end this stream early because I see Derek's in the Discord thing, and he's in there by himself, and he's playing Fortnite, so I might join him to play a game and stuff. It's kind of just a short stream. You can't say we didn't beat a boss. We beat the Twin Dragon Riders. Trimming beard is good, yes. We beat the Twin Dragon Riders. You know what? We did pretty good. Is this to a boss place? Please don't have a boss. What in the fuck is that?
Jared need that Minox again.
No key to the embedded in inventory. What the hell is this? That thing is making an awful noise. Strong magic shield. Stealth ahead, therefore try strike.
I started Minox like 2 months ago again, actually.
Soul Vessel and Fire Seed. Soul Vessel? Oh, is that thing that lets you respec? Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah, dude, good job. I haven't really... I fell off kind of on my beard care stuff. Key to the King's Passage. That's disgusting.
Shaq got lucky with them genetics.
Opens the den. Wait, the King's Passage? Okay, key to the King's Passage in Dringlet Castle. I appreciate. Did I really get blessed with genetics though? I don't know. I just haven't really touched it. I don't know if I'd say I got blessed. My dad and my grandpa have good beards, but I don't know if I'd say. You know what? I will say I was blessed. I was blessed with how I am, and I appreciate God for it. I should appreciate God for it every day. I don't feel like I do that enough. Is just thanking him for what I do have. Leviathan. Ton? This is a very, very deep tunnel. They have a ton of these in Elden Ring, so it's really good to see that they've kept that up in the series. Oh, is that the King's Passage? I mean, we're right here. You know what? Yeah, I will save it for now and just end it. This is literally an hour-long stream. Next time I stream, I'll do it earlier in the day, so that way it's not as late. So that way we can still get on with the, I know, I'm sorry, but hey, I'm gonna hop into the Discord thing, so...
Pure rat nuts.
No, pure untainted rat nuts aren't good. But you know what? I'll hop into the Discord.
What will Jared listen to now?
He could listen to passages from interesting books about people who have survived in dire situations, who have made it out through sheer willpower and strength, to give him more strength of mind and hope and character. Or like the murder podcast, mystery murder stuff, you know, like the one that we listened to a while back about the dude who was like getting attacked in a field. But
Or the Elder Scrolls lore videos.
Or that too. Brandon, when are we gonna watch the Call of Duty lore video? I'm not ending the stream yet until you tell me. When are we watching the Call of Duty lore video, and when are we playing the virtual novel game? Which we're not gonna stream, we're just gonna play it. Good old-fashioned virtual novel. You bastard, did you leave? I just saw the viewer thing go down.
Watch all of Amagami SS.
I don't know what Amagami SS is.